Hey everybody, it's day 96 of the 100 to 2020 challenge. Last Friday of the year, and just 5 more days left in 2019. I want to talk to you a little bit today about haters and people whose opinions get into your head and sometimes cause enough doubt for us to change our course of action or just create a lot of noise in your head, self doubt, a decrease in self confidence. And here's the deal, I'll use sports as an analogy. Most of the people who boo professional athletes sit in the stands. They are not professional athletes. They don't play the game, may have never played the game, and certainly in 99.99% of the time are not good enough to be on the court alongside those players. In many cases, those same fans who booed the players on the court or on the field paid money to sit in those seats. Thanks to social media, now many of those people take to Twitter and other forums to talk and get really, really confident behind a keyboard or a smartphone. But you don't see fellow athletes talking like that to each other. People who are in the thick of things together, came up in the system together, and fully realize how hard it is to work day in, day out, to practice all the sacrifices. The colleagues rarely call each other out. And even if it isn't derogatory. It isn't to say that you suck, that you should have never played, that you should be doing something else. Look, it's the same in life. Most of the people who tell us that we can't do things, most of the people who say that we shouldn't be doing this, or have you thought about this, or have you thought about that, or go do this, they're not going to do the same things you're going to do or that you are destined to do. If you talk to people who've actually done anything, taken action, and accomplished great things in life, they'll be the most encouraging. They'll help you. The people whose voices are negative and condescending or have not and likely will never take the same steps that you want to take. But unfortunately, the reality is when you hear that for so long, maybe it's in the household you grew up, maybe it's in the community, maybe it's the friends that you hang out with, you start to believe the things yourselves. And that's really dangerous and that's really toxic. And so it's more important than ever to intentionally decrease some of those voices. And some of those voices are really, really hard to decrease. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's friends, I don't know. So many people that are close to you sometimes don't necessarily see the same vision as you do. And you have to replace it with voices, maybe some strangers, maybe some friends who will encourage you and who will inspire you to actually believe in yourself. Even if everything was perfectly aligned and everything, you had the right vision, you had the right team, starting something is really hard. So eliminate some of the variables that can potentially derail it even further. I think it's true in friendships, in personal relationships, particularly in academic and professional settings where it's just hard. But you have to realize that the people who are booing you or who want you to see you fail don't deserve to stand next to you on the court or in the game of life. So I'll see you tomorrow for the final Saturday of the year. Signing out on day 96. 100 to 2020 challenge.